These new Claude updates are insane, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what just dropped, why it matters, and what it means for anyone running a business right now. Because this week, Anthropic didn't just release a feature update, they changed how Claude works entirely. Two massive announcements dropped at basically the same time. And when you put them together, you start to see a very different picture of where AI is actually heading.
The useful version of the story is not just Claude got more integrations. The real shift is context moving between work surfaces. Outlook, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint are usually separate rooms. If Claude can carry the same conversation across them, the AI stops being a tab you visit and starts acting like a work layer that follows the job.
This isn't just Claude as a plugin. The thing that makes this different is context. Claude carries the full context of your conversation across every single app. You don't re-explain anything. You don't start over. Claude just moves with you.
That is also why the Copilot comparison matters. Microsoft already owns the workspace, so Claude does not win by being more native. It wins only if the reasoning, context handling, and output quality feel better inside the same files. For operators, that means the decision is not brand loyalty. It is which assistant can read the messy email, draft the document, update the spreadsheet, and keep the thread intact without forcing you to glue everything together.
Now, the second announcement, and this one is bigger. Anthropic just launched something called Dreaming for Claude Managed Agents. And I need to explain this properly because the name sounds like marketing fluff, but the actual mechanism is genuinely significant. Here's what Dreaming is. They review their own past sessions. They look back at everything they did. They find the patterns. They find the mistakes. They refine their own memory. Then they come back better. Anthropic literally describes it as a scheduled process. It runs between sessions, reviews what happened, pulls out what worked and what didn't, and updates the agent's memory so the next session is sharper. Their own analogy for it? It's like your AI assistant sleeps overnight and wakes up better at its job.
Dreaming is a weird name, but the business idea is simple. It is post-run review. The agent looks at what happened, extracts patterns, remembers workarounds, and comes back with better operating memory. That matters because most agent failures are not one big model error. They are repeated small misses, wrong file type, brittle tool call, unclear handoff, or forgetting how this team likes work formatted. The outcomes feature is probably the least flashy and the most important. A rubric plus a separate evaluator turns quality from a vibe into a test. Multi-agent orchestration then splits work across specialists. That sounds fancy, but the pattern is old. One coordinator, several workers, one final reviewer. The new part is that Claude can run that pattern inside software instead of asking a human to manually manage every pass. Webhooks are the line where this stops being a writing assistant and starts touching operations. Updating a CRM, sending a notification, or kicking off a workflow is useful. It is also where you need permissions, logs, approval gates, and rollback. I will let an agent draft the next action quickly. I will be slower about letting it execute customer-facing or money-related steps without a clear audit trail.
Now let me put both announcements together, because this is the actual story. Microsoft 365 integration means Claude follows you across your work tools without losing context. Dreaming means Claude gets better at your specific workflows the more you use it. Outcomes means Claude checks its own work. Multi-agent orchestration means Claude can delegate to a team of specialized versions of itself. Webhooks means Claude can take actions automatically when done. You're looking at an AI that works across your apps. Before, you used AI like a search engine. You asked, it answered, you copied it somewhere else and did the rest yourself. That's not what this is anymore. The context carries. The memory builds. The mistakes get corrected automatically. The work gets split across specialists. The outputs trigger next.
My verdict, this is not one feature launch. It is a stack. Context across apps is the workspace layer. Dreaming is the memory layer. Outcomes are the quality layer. Multi-agent orchestration is the execution layer. Webhooks are the action layer. The opportunity is real, but the trap is automating the last mile before the first 4 layers are stable. Start with internal workflows, define the rubric, log every action, and only then let the agent trigger anything irreversible.